back to my nursery. It is now Monday. It's morning. I'm actually trying to do an early morning video. At this point, it's not that early, believe it or not. I got up at around, say, 8:30 to start doing my video. And it is now around 10 o'clock. So that just gives you an idea. I got sidetracked. I had to undress all of the babies here, my silicone babies, as you can see. Just undressing them sometimes it takes a minute because you want to be careful when you're undressing silicone babies. Then what really held me up was finding something to put on them. And I didn't really want a dressy outfit. Happy Labor Day. It is Labor Day, Monday. So I was kind of looking for something with red, white, and blue, like along those colors. Couldn't find really what I wanted. I discovered maybe next time for the next red, white, and blue holiday, which is a while from now, I need to look for some new stuff that's red, white, and blue. So that's what I discovered as I was looking through my stuff because I couldn't find what I wanted. And then what I did actually have, couldn't even find it. I finally just found it, and I think I probably looked over it like 10 times and it was right there, but I didn't see it for some reason. You know how that happens. But anyway, here we are. Happy Labor Day again. I hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. And those of you who went to the doll show, I hope you had a blast. One day I'm going to get to one of those doll shows. I have not been to one yet, and I really do need to go to a doll show. Just even for the experience. I mean, if I find a doll to buy, that would be even nicer. But just to go to the doll show, like to experience it, I have not. So that's something on my goals, my to-do list with my doll hobby now. So anywho, as I'm rambling, let me say welcome to my nursery. If you are new, welcome back. If you're already subscribed, if you are new, please subscribe now. While I'm reminding you, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I do new videos. Please, everyone, give the video a thumbs up. Help my videos to circulate on YouTube by hitting that like button. Help my views on my videos, guys, by hitting that like button. It definitely helps out the channel and the channel creators' videos to circulate when you hit the like button. Also, please always feel free to leave me a comment. I try to answer your comments and heart them. I definitely read all of them and heart them. Even if I don't get to comment under every one, I try to comment under as most as I can. Or if you ask me a question, I try to answer. Sometimes if it's a really good question that I feel like other people might also want to know the answer to, I'll try to answer the question on an upcoming video. So please feel free to comment. Please share my videos. As I said, when I get to 5,000 subscribers, at that time, I will be doing a 5,000 subscriber appreciation giveaway where I will be painting a vinyl reborn in an ethnic skin tone and giving that away to a lucky winner at that time. That baby will be fully done by me, painted by me, come with a box opening, and shipped and everything paid for by me. So please share my videos on your social media platforms. So what I am showing today, who I am sharing the dolls in the crib, are my silicone babies, as I said. So currently, this is my silicone baby collection to date. It is 5 full body silicone babies. They are all by Claire Taylor Dolls. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know definitely I am a Claire Taylor fan, a Claire Taylor follower, a Claire Taylor doll collector. She's my number one, has been for years, still is, probably always will be. So I decided I wanted to change them today. Like I said, nothing fancy or dressy really, but I wanted to just change all of them. Some of them hadn't been changed in a while, like these two boys here. And then this one, he hadn't been changed, and neither had Yasmin. So the only one who has been getting changed pretty frequently is this little spoiled one here, Layla. So I figured I'll just take all of them out of the outfits they were in and put them in something else today, you know, all 5 of them. So it won't be anything dressy because I don't want to make the videos like 2 hours long. So it's going to be what I found, what I could get my hands on, that is red, white, and blue, or blue and white, those colors. Okay, so from starting here, from my oldest baby in my collection, going down to my newest baby in my collection. No, she's not the newest, actually. So I can't even say that. He's actually the newest. So we're going to start with these two. I'll say these two are the oldest sculpts by, two of the oldest sculpts by, or older sculpts by Clear Taylor. So this is Gabriel Kingston Andrew. He is the Andrew sculpt by Clear Taylor, and he is an edition doll, fully completed, all by Clear Taylor, created in 2015. He's been with me since 2017, and he is definitely a all-time favorite for me, Gabriel. Then next to him, we have his brother, Little Zaire. I got a couple of months ago, I think in March. He came to my collection. He is my second Zoe. Zaire is the Zoe, which are the girls, and he is Ziggy, the boy, the one and only boy in his edition. He is rare because he's the only ethnic Zoe, the only boy Zoe. He is the Zoe Ziggy sculpt by Clear Taylor, also a fully completed edition doll by Clear Taylor, all done by her. He was created back in 2014, but as I said, he's my second Zoe, and I just got him in March of this year. This little guy here, Gabriel, is also rare. He is the Andrew sculpt. He's number 4. He's the only ethnic Andrew, and Andrew in his edition of 5 is a small edition, and he's the only one with this squishy, lovely tummy that I love so much. So he has the squishy tummy, and he's the dark-skinned Andrew in his edition. Then next to them is my little boy, who I've had since last March of 22. I painted him, and he is my first full body silicone sculpt by Clear Taylor Dolls that I painted completely from start to finish and rooted for myself. He is the what is he? The Sage Asleep by Clear Taylor Dolls. So he's sculpted and poured by Clear Taylor, and then he was painted and rooted by me. He's definitely, I think, the chunkiest baby in the crib. He's the chubbiest and the chunkiest, I want to say. And then beside him is, of course, Layla, my Layla girl. And she is also an edition doll, all done by Clear Taylor from start to finish. She was my custom baby. I got her back in July of 2018. She's been here quite a while as well. She is the Dwayne Awake sculpt by Clear Taylor. The girls are called Dania or Dania. I call her Layla Dania. I call him Jameson Sage. And she has all the bells and whistles, what you would say, the drinking wet system. She has a spine you can feel. She's poured all in one piece. He's also poured all in one piece. Forgot to say that. What else? She has the amazing new silicone that Clear Taylor does. The new platinum premium silicone mix for her edition dolls. And this baby silicone, I absolutely love it. It's, you know, the feel of it. It just, the look of it. She also has a squishy tummy. What else about her? She was a custom. I don't know if I said that. She's anatomically correct, a girl. She has this cute little belly button cord stump. And these two boys have the removable little cord stump that Clea Taylor used to put on all of her dolls, her Edition dolls. And I just still love these. So I am happy to still have two of the older sculpts with these little belly button. They're magnetic cord stumps that you can remove. I like them for pictures sometimes. So I do like that they have those. Also, these two babies are older and they have what you would call the ball jointed neck. It easily turns. Their heads turn from side to side, but they are not poured all in one piece, these older babies. So that is the difference if you have an older Clea Taylor doll. The older ones, most of them were poured in two pieces. Then these are the newer ones, poured all in one piece. So now getting to last but not least is little Yasmin Taylor here on the end. And Yasmin is also an Edition doll. I call her Yasmin Taylor. She's the Tate Asleep sculpt by Clea Taylor Dolls. She was painted and rooted by Taylor Doll Studio, which is the sister company, I call it, to Clea Taylor Dolls. So Yasmin was sculpted by Clea Taylor. She is from the Tates and the Tate sculpt, and she was then painted by Howard Taylor, poured and painted by Howard Taylor, Clea Taylor's husband, and then her hair was rooted by Allie Taylor, Clea Taylor's daughter. So she is also an Edition doll, but done by Taylor Doll Studio. And I got little Yasmin last year, September, for my birthday. So coming up September 20th, my birthday, God willing, God bless me, another birthday. I would have had Yasmin coming up on a year. So we will be celebrating our birthdays together, me and Yasmin. So that is just a little rundown of my dolls that I have in the crib today. For those of you who may not know them and you could be new, stopping by for the first time. Now, I'm trying not to cut off the camera, but we're going to start dressing them from this way, and then I'll move them around or whatever if I have to, because you can't see all of them at once, unfortunately, when I put all of them in the crib. But what I'm going to put on them, this little onesie, it says Future MVP, is going to go on little Mr. Jameson back here, Sage. He's going to get that. And it actually has shorts to this, and I believe a little pair of sneakers, but I'm not going to put all of this on him. I may take his picture later and post it on my Instagram with the whole outfit on. So please follow us over there on Instagram as well, because sometimes I do change babies off camera every now and again, and I'll just post a picture on Instagram. So my pictures usually will go up on my Instagram first before over here on YouTube community posts or Facebook. So my Instagram link is always under my videos, right in the description. You can just click the link. I believe my Instagram link is also on my channel homepage. The link is there as well to click. Then I have these H&M onesies I've had for a while called, they say Best Baby Ever in red, white, and blue. And I really wanted all three of the boys to wear these. But when I ordered them, I ordered 3 of them in different sizes. So these are the smallest 2. This is a 0 to 1 month. This is a 1 to 2 month. And then I have a 4 to 6 month I was going to put on Jameson, but it just looks too huge for poor little Jameson. So Jameson is going to get that MVP onesie. Then for Yasmin in the back, I'm going to give, no, who's getting this? Yeah, Yasmin is going to get this red, white, and blue romper. It's like flowers on it. And I know Layla probably wore this already. It's by Carter's, has snaps in the back. She's going to get that. It's a 3 month. And then Layla is going to get one of my favorite rompers here with these dragonflies on it, and it's by Jacquerie, and it's blue and white. So Layla will be the only one that doesn't have red on her outfit. But I did put a red headband in her hair, but I don't know if it's going to even match that outfit. Technically, she needs a white headband, but we might leave the red one now just for this video sake. So yes. So what I wanted to talk about briefly in this video is that with my clear Taylor dolls, they are definitely my favorite to collect, as most of you know. Even if it's a clear Taylor doll sold as a kit, like Jameson back here, Sage, who I'm holding his hand, he was sold as a blank kit, which every now and then Clear Taylor sells blank kits. And I'm gonna take off his belly button now, his umbilical cord. And you can buy a blank from her, meaning it's not painted or rooted, and you can paint it yourself. She even sells the little paint kits a lot of times with the blanks if you want to buy an extra, an additional purchase with your blank. You can buy the paint, you can buy the matte powder, you can paint it yourself, or you can send your blank sculpt off to an artist of your choice and have them paint it for you and root the hair. So those are when she sells blank kits. And this is a lot of information, more so for new collectors, new to the hobby. If you've been around for a while, you already know all of this. So I'm sorry for repeating, but every now and then people ask me, how do I get my dolls? Where do I get them from? How do they get one? So that's why every now and then I do these videos and go back over this stuff. So when she does her blank kits, their silicone is different. The silicone blend from, say, her addition dolls. Now, these two babies, as I said right here, Gabriel and Zaire, are the older addition dolls. But even between the two of them, Zaire is older, he's softer. This Zoe boy back here is softer than Gabriel up here. So even between her addition dolls that are all done by her, the silicone, the feel of it, it varies. It can be different. Similar, but different. From doll to doll, as I always say, they can feel softer or a little firmer from each other. Some of them could be a little squishier. It all depends on how they mix it, how they blend the silicone, how it's poured and everything. But her addition doll silicone is definitely different from the dolls that are sold as blank kits. So I'm going to just give him these little booties. And I mention this because a lot of times I hear people say, they love Clear Taylor silicone, and so do I. When I first got my first Clear Taylor doll, it was a kit, and I loved the silicone. He was soft, the full body one that I got first, which was Charity by Clear Taylor, and he was painted and rooted by someone else. And at that time, I didn't understand, like, what do they mean the silicone is different? Silicone is silicone, right? It's all platinum. She doesn't do EcoFlex silicone mixes or blends. She does platinum silicone, meaning it's her own blend or mix is platinum silicone, right? But what I didn't understand is, how is it different? So as I kept buying her dolls and getting them home and actually getting to feel them in person and everything, that's when I more understood, okay, they do feel different from each other. They all feel nice. The silicone is nice. The silicone is, good quality and all of that. But yet they do feel a little bit different from each other. So when you get your dolls, the silicone mix for her kits is going to feel nice as well, but it's going to feel a little bit different than if you were to have a Clear Taylor edition doll or completely done by her. And then when I get down there to Layla, I'll point to her again. Layla is the little lighter skinned ethnic girl back there that I showed. If you're new, she is created in 2018, which now for some wouldn't seem new, but according to how her silicone feels, she has the newer blend of silicone, the way Clea Taylor is doing her silicone now, which feels completely different from these two edition dolls up here. Layla feels totally different from them. Layla's silicone is absolutely amazing. It's like I haven't felt any silicone like hers. She has what you would call the memory foam silicone, as some call it. Like when you press down on her silicone, it has like a slow rise to it. Almost like if you were baking bread, if you want to like have something to compare it to. So he's getting the same little booties. And that's what I wanted to say. Even like say in between my Sage right here, which is Jameson, the boy. Jameson, which is the Sage asleep, and all the way on the end, as I showed, Yasmin, which is the Tate asleep girl, the Caucasian girl on the end. The two of them are newer babies, but yet Jameson feels really nice. He's soft, but he's a little firmer than Tate back there, who's also a kid. He's a little firmer than her. She's a little bit softer than him. And they have the same body style and everything. They were created maybe a year apart, these new Tate and Sage Asleeps. But yet they also feel slightly different from each other. But their silicone is what you would call what Clea Taylor uses when she pours her blank kits that are going to be sold blank. Their silicone again feels different from the edition dolls. Even with the newer edition dolls, the kit silicone is still a whole different blend or mix, and it has a different feel to it. So that is something I wanted to talk about in this video a little bit, because I think that when people get her dolls, they're thinking all of the silicone is the same and it feels the same, and it's not. If you get her edition dolls, you'll see the difference in how, you know, they just feel totally different from each other. And that is something it took me so long to get. I had to get so many different dolls by her over the years and just feeling them from doll to doll. And I was like, oh, okay. That's what it is, you know, when people are saying that the silicone is different with the, you know, the edition dolls. And that is what also has a lot of times to do with the difference in the price of her dolls. Some people might be wondering, well, why are the, you know, the completed dolls, why do they cost so much more? Well, that is one of the main reasons, I feel, is that the silicone is definitely different with the edition fully completed dolls by Clea Taylor. Also, sometimes the sculpting can be a little bit different. On her edition dolls that are completed by her completely fully, I feel like when I look at Layla, like her hands and feet, which I'll show Layla in the next, she'll be the next baby. And like even like Gabriel here up front, and I don't know if you can even see him at this point. He's down here. Gabriel sculpting, and then back here Zaire sculpting. When you look at their little fingers and toes, it's so well sculpted, defined. Their ears, everything is well defined. Layla's ears, her fingers, toes, I don't know, they just look more like precisely, realistically sculpted, more so than Sage here. Sage looks realistic, but when I look at the difference in his hands and feet, his fingers and toes with the sculpting. To me, I feel like the Edition dolls are, they're just more goes in that she put into the sculpting. Just little stuff like that, I feel like that is what makes the price vary with the Edition dolls that are fully completed by Claire Taylor than with her kit Edition dolls. Also, of course, her Edition dolls that she fully completes, you're getting Claire Taylor's painting. Okay, that definitely has a lot to do with it. Her painting is phenomenal. The realism in her painting, the skin tones and everything, the way she roots the hair, the kind of hair she uses. So when you get her completed dolls, definitely the price is more because you're getting, you know, all of those extra added features when you get that completed doll. When Claire Taylor is fully doing everything to that doll. So you're paying the money for the silicone mix or pour. You're definitely paying it for that sculpting, like that expertise, just the precise in the, you know, the attention she pays to the detailing and everything with those Edition dolls. They just look slightly different to me than the dolls that are sold as kits sometimes. I feel like there's just something more that she does with that sculpting with the Edition dolls. Although, like, Gabriel here is an older baby now, and Zaire back here, I still love how they are sculpted. I absolutely love their sculpting. They just look so realistic. And they have like my favorite body style that Claire Taylor does. The two of them, they share the same body. And I absolutely love the body style that they have. Okay, so I'm slowly rotating the babies as I'm changing them. Kind of just moving them around. And that's why, for me, even if it's an older Claire Taylor sculpt, I will still, you know, collect them if I have a chance, if it's one that I like. Because if it's an Edition doll, especially because of the silicone quality, and then, like I said, that realism and the preciseness in the sculpting. I love how she sculpts. Now, I'm gonna contradict myself now. But there could be a reason for this, what I'm about to show you or say. Now, as I said, with the kit editions, to me, the silicone is different, but yet still nice. Yasmin here is the Tater Sleep, as I said. I got last year, so she's a year old. And this edition is still out, still being released. And this one, as I said, is also, though, considered an Edition doll. Although she's poured in the kit edition silicone blend, she's being sold completely done, finished by Taylor Doll Studio. She's not being sold blank, so that could be why. But although this baby is also a kit edition, her fingers and her feet and toes and like her overall sculpting in her mouth, her tongue flops and all of that. I don't know if you guys can see all of that from up there, but her mouth is so real inside, and her sculpting is so, I just love the way she sculpted. Very realistic. Although she's being sold as like a kit edition, but not a blank kit edition. She's still being all painted and done by Taylor Doll Studio. So that could be why, I don't know. But to me, she is sculpted very realistically, like as if she were a fully completed Claire Taylor doll done all by Claire Taylor. Her hands and feet, as I said, when I got her, she has the same body style as this little boy here, little Sage Asleep. They have the same body style. But he was sold blank and she's not. That's the difference. And then to me, her sculpting is more realistic than his. although they on the same body. It's the same body. So I don't know how that worked out, unless, like I said, it's because she's being sold as an addition as well, not sold blank. There was more added to her as far as her sculpting of her hands, her fingers, her toes, her feet. She just seems to be more realistic. Inside of her mouth with the floppy tongue and the gums and all of that in there. Sage back there has a tongue, but it's not floppy. The inside of his mouth is not as realistic as hers. So I don't know. Maybe that is why, because she's being sold like an addition doll as well. So that is some of the differences when you buy a Clear Taylor doll completely done by her, an addition doll, or if you buy a Clear Taylor doll, blank doll kit that is unpainted. Just to clear that up for anybody who's wondering what are the differences with that. Also, her kit edition dolls that are sold blank don't come with a squishy tummy. Like, you can't get that feature yet. Maybe she'll change it, but as of right now, the squishy tummies only come when she does them with her addition dolls that are fully done by her. That is also another added feature with the addition dolls that she fully completes. Even when you get a Clear Taylor, like her new Cuddle Baby that is out, which is not really new anymore, but it's still kind of new. The Bubbles, she had the Bubbles asleep and then the Bubbles awake. I believe she still has Bubbles awake on her website. Her website is cleartaylordolls.com. Her channel is Clear Taylor Dolls on YouTube. The kits, the Cuddle Baby kits, they have the silicone head, hands, and feet with a cloth cuddle body. Their silicone feels different. It feels more like the kit edition pour or blend of silicone. It's not like the addition dolls either. The silicone for those, the Bubbles, is a little firmer. It reminds me more of, say, a EcoFlex 20, but they're not EcoFlex. They're also just platinum silicone, her own special blend of silicone. But that's what, if you wanted something to compare it to, they feel like a EcoFlex 20. Also, her older dolls, like even the addition dolls, like the first two I showed, Gabriel and Zaire, their silicone reminds me of like a EcoFlex 20 when you squeeze it or feel it. That's what it feels like. So now when you get to Layla here, who I am dressing, she's one of the newer dolls with the newer silicone mix or blend, an addition doll. And her silicone, like I said, has this whole different amazing feel of its own. Different from Gabriel and Zaire beside her. These two, who are also addition dolls, all done by Clear Taylor, but their silicone feels more to me like a EcoFlex 20 type of feel. It's much firmer than Layla's silicone. Like, I don't even know what mix this is, but she feels absolutely amazing. She just curls into you, warms up to you, which all of them will warm up to you, but her silicone, the movement of it and the feel of it is totally, completely different with her newer dolls. Now, when you get to this baby, Yasmin again, which is the Tater Sleep, she's a newer kit, or you would say like a kit edition doll as well. Her silicone feels amazing as well, but yet it's different from Layla's beside her, because Layla's an addition doll. She's more of an addition doll, but poured with the kit silicone blend. Her silicone feels, like I said, different from Sage all the way back there. I'm mixing up my own babies. The little boy all the way at the end on the back. Both of them are kits. Both of them created, like say, within the past year. But her silicone is totally different from his. So it's just so funny with the silicones, and a lot of times you won't notice it until you have her dolls and feel them, or you've had different ones of them, and then you kind of understand it better. I hope I'm kind of explaining it to you well. But for those of you who are getting this little one I'm dressing now, which I know a couple of you are waiting on her, or you just got this baby, you'll see how nice the silicone feels, and it's soft, but it's not overly soft. It feels really nice. But it's different, again, like I said, from the Clear Taylor Edition dolls that are all completed by her. It's a whole different silicone blend. So yeah, that is just something I wanted to explain, because I think people mix it up and they thinking, from what I'm listening to on video sometimes, they thinking when they get the Clear Taylor kit dolls that were sold blank, or like the Cuddle Babies, like Bubbles, they feel wonderful and they are so amazing as well. But the silicone is different. And I'm thinking that they think all of the silicone is like that, and it's not. It's all different blends and mixes of silicone. And it changes from doll to doll. And it also changes depending on if it's a kit or if it's a completed doll by Clear Taylor. It's different. So that's just a little explanation. That is me sharing my babies today, my little silicone babies. I wanted to change all of them, give them a different look, take them out of what they were in. And the girls, I'm probably going to put sandals on them, but it will be after the video, because the sandals I want for Yasmin, I believe they are up front, which they are Allura sandals, but I'm going to let Yasmin wear them for her picture. And then I'm going to put Layla's little favorite sandals back on her. But yeah, that is the babies. This pillow is not helping her head out at all. She needs something to bring her head up. So that is Yasmin Taylor, Layla Dania, Zaire Princeton, and Gabriel Kingston, and Jameson Sage. So all of them are changed. The boys are nice and comfy with their little booties on. I love these booties with onesies. It kind of just make them look babyish, baby-like. So that is all of my babies today, you guys. Let me see if I could give them a passy real quick before we cut off the video. Now, if it happens to cut off, I'm not going to restart it. It'll just cut off, and I will see you guys in the next one. But for now, while it's still going, let's see if we can give these babies some pacifiers. So I was also looking through my pacifiers and discovered I don't have a lot of pacifiers that are red or red and white. Like, that's something else I need. All right, so this one has Tigger on it, and it's red and white. I'm going to give it to Zaire because I think I have two of these. So Zaire and Gabriel will get them too, because I kind of treat the two of them like my little twin boys. So they got the matching onesies and the matching booties. So they will get also the matching passies. You can see them all the way back there. Then we have 3 mismatch pacifiers. I don't know who to give what, because now this one look like it's for a boy. But I think I'm going to give it to Yasmin right here, because it kind of goes with her red, white, and blue. So we're going to give her this one. Her little tongue, you got to make sure it's down when you give her pacifiers. And I'm using my KY liquid personal lubricant jelly. It's not jelly, it's actually liquid. And it's easier to work with this. It doesn't clunk up in their mouth. Then we have this Disney Mickey with red and blue. I'm going to give this one all the way to the back there. Little Mr. Jameson gonna get that one. And then right here, we gonna give Layla the red. Since she's the one with no red on her outfit, she'll get the plain red pacifier. And that is all for this video. So today I probably will cook some ribs on the grill for dinner and then watch some movies or something. I think that's what I'm going to do with the rest of the day with my kids. Sorry for banging the camera. One last look at the babies. There they all are. And that's my collection at the moment, guys. So we will see you guys soon. Take care. Enjoy your Labor Day.